Hi everyone.
Good morning.
Today we're gonna make a melted snowman. So Lori, what are the supplies that we need for this craft?
Well, this is what our melted snowman's gonna look like. And we need some blue paper. Doesn't necessarily have to be blue. This is just what we made ours out of. Some white paper that you're gonna tear. Orange paper, brown paper, and black paper. But if you don't have colored paper, just regular white paper will be fine, and we'll show you why in a minute.
Yep, we'll just color it. Then you need some scissors also and something to write your name with or something to color with if you're using the white paper.
And a glue stick.
Yes, and glue. So those are all our supplies. So let's see, first thing, let's write our name on the paper, on the back of our paper, whatever we're gonna put our snowman on.
So I'm going to reach across my midline. I'm going to take my left hand and reach across the right and grab my crayon and write my name.
I'm going to reach to grab a marker for my name. And this you can do like we always talk about, the hop on, hand over hand, support at the top. And we'll flip it over. And next thing we'll do, let's start ripping our paper. So you're gonna take a white piece of paper, you can rip it in strips like this and just get little pieces. Or you can even just rip it from the whole thing like this. And this is good strengthening activity, bilateral hand coordination. They're all good things that will help you practice do all that stuff like cutting and handwriting, and buttoning and zipping. All right, so then once you think you have enough, I think maybe I'll do a couple more here.
They could be big pieces, they can be little pieces, all different sizes.
Yes, the size does not matter. And then for the gluing, you can do this two different ways. I'll show you one way first. Here, use both hands off. My glue stick is stuck. And you can either put glue on your paper, and then I would practice reaching for your pieces too. Try to practice reaching and then put it on like that. Or you can take your piece of paper and put the glue on the paper and then stick it on like that. So either way works, whatever you prefer. I think I'm gonna put a lot of glue on my paper and then stick them on.
Me too, I'm gonna do it that way too, Lauren. So yeah. I'm just gonna put a big gob of glue all around the paper.
Yeah, this way is a little bit easier, but like I showed the other way, if this one you can work on more fine motor skills by really holding the paper down. And then another fun way to do it is pick it up like that and then use those pincher fingers, pinch it, and then put it on the paper and make sure you pat it down so it sticks.
Another good thing too is switch hands. Grab some paper with your left hand and then some with your right hand.
Yes, that is a very good idea, Lori. And this melted snowman, he can be as big or as little as you want. I didn't make mine really big because I don't want my video to take up a lot of your time.
Another thing that you can do too is grab a bunch in one hand and bring it over and use your other hand to grab it out of your hand.
So lots of ways to put your snowman together here. Now, once that part's done, we're going to show you two different ways depending on what you might have at home. So Lori's going to show you if you don't have the colored paper, she's going to show you how to do it on the white paper.
Just have a few more pieces of white to put down.
Yeah, and I'll start showing on my construction paper because I have the construction paper.
So we're going to need, like we showed in the picture in the very beginning, we're going to need a couple of eyes,
yep,
a nose, a mouth, and some arms. So Lauren has those colored papers that she needs, but I don't. So I'm going to use either crayons or markers, and I'm going to draw my shapes, and then I'm going to cut them out. So I'm going to get an orange marker to make the nose.
Okay, actually, I'm going to switch that. I'm going to do my nose too first. So I'm gonna draw my nose. Nose is usually a triangle on a snowman, so I'm gonna draw a triangle on my paper, and then I'm gonna cut it out. And Lori's drawing one, so you can see that on her white paper and coloring it orange.
And I'm just gonna cut that out now. But before I cut out my triangle, I'm gonna go ahead and make my eyes. And I don't have, oh, I do have a black marker. Perfect. So I reached over, I got the black marker. Now I'm gonna make 2 big circles for my eyes and color them in.
And I'm gonna draw my eyes on my black piece of paper. And then I will cut my eyes out.
While Lauren's cutting that out, I'm gonna use my black crayon to make my mouth. And I'm just gonna do 4 little circles.
There, I got my 2 eyes, and now just like Lori, except on my black paper, I'm going to draw my 4 little circles and cut them out for the mouth. And these are kind of hard to cut out. Some of you may need some help from your parents, these little circles for the mouth.
I'm gonna use brown to make my arms. Now I'm gonna cut all mine out at the same time.
And actually, something I should show you guys to make this easier is I'm gonna, instead of doing it on this whole piece of paper, I'm gonna cut out my little circles, like cut around them like that. That way I don't have such a big piece of paper to work with. So there's my, it's hard to see on the black paper, but there's my circles for my mouth.
Don't forget, your helper hand is super important while you're cutting, to hold the paper and guide it so that you can turn the paper while you're cutting. Excuse me, and just do your best. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is your snowman and you can make it however you would like.
Okay, I lost one of my snowman eyes. I found it. So I've got my eyes, my nose, my mouth, and now I think all I'm missing are my arms. So now I'm gonna take, Lori already drew hers, but I'm gonna take my piece of construction paper and I am gonna draw just like this, kind of like two lines just like that. So some of you actually who have practiced or who have goals doing horizontal and vertical lines can practice when you're doing the arms. So there's just like that. So you would have your parent draw them and then you can practice tracing them. My arms out. These they don't have to be that long. They could be longer, shorter, however you want to make your snowman look. Now I think I've got all my pieces cut out.
I almost do.
So I'll start, while Lori's finishing that, I'll start gluing mine on. And this is a good time to pick what you want to do first. It doesn't have to be in any certain order. So those of you who have maybe making choice goals, you could hold 2 out in front of the child and then have them pick. They could reach or look with their eyes and let them pick what they want to put on first. I think I'm going to do my eyes first on my snowman. I'm going to put glue on and then stick it on. And this snowman definitely doesn't have to be perfect. He is a melted snowman. So really his eyes could go wherever since he melted.
I'm going to do my mouth first. I'm going to hold my glue stick like this and just rub one of my little circles on there, just like that.
I'm doing my arms on my snowman. Yeah, the mouth is kind of the trickiest part, like Lori showed. It's hard to get glue on those little dots. I think the best way is to just pick them up like that with the glue stick, move it around, and then stick it on.
Now I'm putting my eyes on. And then my nose.
And yep, my nose is my last piece. I chose to do my nose last. So there's my melted snowman. And see, mine and Lori's looks a little bit different, but that's okay because they're not supposed to look exactly the same. So we hope you guys have fun with this activity, and hopefully you guys have a good week.
We're going to attach a book about a melted snowman, so if you'd like to listen to it, just click on the link and it'll take you to the book. Have a great day.
Bye.